Blessings, yo. Ask yourself, how deep can you actually go within yourself, within your own oceans of emotions, right? Because some people are more in fear of their actual emotions, that the depths of the ocean is where they're more in fear of. Because, there's creepy, crawly things in there. There's some big monsters and shit, right? It's the same as the ocean and your own emotions. What are the creepy crawlies? They're still in there. What is the big bad monster that's still in that ocean of emotions that come out, whether it be in the reactions of our actions or the way we speak. It's the weirdest of things when it comes to our shadows, right? They always come out to play when we least expect it. But there is a way to play with the shadows too and always expect it. It's like learning to balance out the light and the dark. To balance out your masculine and your feminine, where you can sense the over masculated and over feminized ways, where it's the balance of how deep they can go within themselves. How deep do you actually want to go with another person without you being in fear of how deep they really are, or the monsters within them. Before you accept yourself, and knowing that you have the same monsters too. It's like it's all in knowing the balance of you and knowing what to bring out when it comes to the monsters in you, to what it is to just let slither away, because of the fact that nobody wants parasites, nobody wants viruses or infections growing through our bodies and shit, right? That's why it is the best. That's why it is best to detox, not just for your body, but the people, places, and things from around you too, because that is the overall purging of not only your earthly body, but the earthly grounds around you too, because everywhere you step is a positive step forward for you, right? What is the purpose of having those that negatively pull you back into the toxicity that they're used to, going along the ride with you? It's like really trying to drag everybody's fucking boat with your fucking boat and shit, and not everybody's fucking steering their own boat type of shit. They ain't fucking trying to do nothing. They ain't even trying to fill their fucking boats into a fucking supplies and shit. Meanwhile, they keep on coming onto your boat, struggling to zigzag off of your fucking to your boat to get the supplies. It's just the same work you put in for yourself. Not everybody around you is gonna put in the same work too, but they want you to carry them. They want you to hold them. They want you to, lead them the path forward, right? But at the same time, not everybody wants to meet their shadows. They will introduce their shadows to you because of the healing that you put yourself through, the monsters that you actually introduce yourself to, whereas you're walking hand in hand with those monsters. You're walking hand in hand with those goons and goblins. You are not afraid of the darkness within yourself, whereas the depths of you, not everybody's going to sit there and dive deep enough with you. What the most I got you, yo, because of the fact that, yo, it's only the most high that really goes that deep with you, in order to know just how many want you to throw the dinghies out. Because not only do most people not want to get as deep with themselves, but more are in fear of the depths of themselves. It's the fear of watching, no, it's the fear of knowing their own monsters and really lining up to what those monsters actually have done when it comes to their timeline of living, where they're not accepting of it, where they're more afraid of diving deep into their own ocean, but are more afraid of drowning in yours, because it is on you to throw out the dinghy, but at the same time, what are you throwing a dinghy for? What are you throwing a life preserver for if they wouldn't do the same for you? The most I got you. Have a good one. Bye.